Hey Taurus, this is your love reading for April 2019. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you need a personal reading, please go to my website at regalinsight.com. All right. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guide, Universe, Higher Power, God, Angels, please give me a clear and concise love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2019. Thank you. Hi, everyone who just came in. Nope. Cards are jumping out. Hi, April. My cat's about to be in the video, so I might have to put her out of the room. Hi, Mama. You gonna get down? Good girl. Good girl. Okay. All right, sweet girl. Go over there. Yeah, she does too. She sometimes makes appearances in my videos. Here she comes again. I'm gonna have to put her out. All right. Let me just put her. Let's see. All right, kitty girl. You gotta go out. Oh, can't be playing with you right now. I love you. Bye, sweet girl. All right. Now that she's out. Okay, so the angel romance cards that we got is we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, you need to let go of an ex. It could be just holding on to things that your ex did to you, maybe bringing them into your current relationship. And we have keep an open mind. So maybe you feel like your person might not be the one, but it's very possible that they differ from your normal expectations. They could be older, younger, a different race, from a different country. They could be pretty much completely different from you, and you're not sure if it'll work. But the card's just saying keep it in mind. So the first card that we have is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords uses her head more than her heart. She also has no problem cutting off bullshit or cutting out people that don't serve her higher purpose. We have the Two of Swords, which is having to make a decision, but not really knowing if you have all the information, or you may not have all the information yet. Swords represent air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Then we have the Strength card, which is Leo, but it's also about being strong, but it's also about leading with a compassionate energy instead of a strong energy or like an overbearing energy. We have the Emperor, which represents Taurus or Aries. The Emperor is a boss. He's somebody who, knows how to run his empire the way he's supposed to, and he has all his stuff together. But he can be at times overbearing. He also can be very stubborn, especially if he knows what he wants, he goes after it, and he can have tunnel vision. Then we have the Empress. The Empress would be Libra or Taurus. The Empress is nurturing, loving, caring. It can represent, because tarot is not gender specific, it can represent either a mother or a father. It's just somebody who's very nurturing, or can also represent fertility, growth, expansion. Then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups would be water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is Page of Cups is an offer of love or a message of love, something very loving. It could be an apology as well. Then we have the Seven of Cups, which is confusion or illusions. And then we have the Justice card, which represents Libra. It's about things being fair and balanced. It can also be about, it can be reconciliation of like a marriage, or it can be legal issues. I feel like somebody has a head or heart decision to make, but they're having a hard time using their head or their logic over their heart. Like their heart is really the thing that is kind of speaking to them more than their head. And they have a decision to make, but they aren't exactly sure what decision they want to make. Could be in regards to a Leo, but it could just be that it's a difficult situation and they need to remain strong so that they can make the right decision. It could possibly be a soulmate connection because we have the Emperor and the Empress here, so they're like counterparts of each other. There's a possibility that somebody is trying to use their head over their heart. They want to offer love, but they're not exactly sure. They're worried that this could be an illusion. And maybe that it's not going to be fair and balanced. I feel like this could be any sign, because we do have Leo here. We have Libra. We have Taurus. We have Aries. We have Swords. So we have air. We have water. But we'll clarify and see. Or someone also may have an issue with a legal issue where they're not too sure what the outcome is going to be. They could be worried about their other half. They're not really sure what decisions they should make to get the clarity that they need about the situation. Please tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. Why is the Queen of Swords here? All right, so with the Queen of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles. So somebody feels like they're being left out in the cold. Then we have the Empress again. So I'm feeling like whoever's the Empress in this situation is feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like it's either a marriage or it's a committed relationship, but there is a soulmate connection here. And somebody might trying to use logic in this situation where if anybody's ever been in a soulmate connection, there is no logic to it. There's no rhyme or reason. This is not something that you can logically think your way around. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe this might be picking up on his energy with that. Um, so yeah, I feel like there'll be clarity. Um, but with with a soulmate connection, there isn't any rhyme or reason or logic in the situation. And this could be dealing with somebody who has children with you, or you have children with them. But somebody's feeling left out in the cold and they don't really know what to do about it. They don't know what decision they want to make. Could be that they're not sure if they want to walk away from the situation or not, but they feel like there's something that they don't know that they need to know. Tell me why the Two of Swords is here. And if you're single and you're trying to use your logic, I feel like you need to start using your heart. I feel like there is a soulmate trying to come in because right now you're feeling like lonely and maybe like it's never going to happen. But I feel like things are about to get abundant for you and there is a stable relationship coming up. All right, so with the Two of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords, the Hangman, and the Justice card. So for some of you, this feeling left out in the cold has to do with a soulmate connection, but it's more so that this person is taking a really long time to offer you anything stable. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is an offer that's going to come in. It's just going to take a really long time because that horse ain't a moving. And this represents earth signs. So earth signs are very slow to act, very slow to make a move because they want to make sure that what they're doing is stable. And I feel like this is keeping somebody up at night. And since we are doing Taurus, this is probably the Taurus. Sorry, guys. Doing this because you are an earth sign, so you are very slow to move. But I feel like somebody is not making a move yet. They're just in hangman mode, trying to figure out the situation, trying to gain a new perspective. But I think whatever the decision is, whenever the decision is made, it's going to be fair and it's going to be balanced. It's going to be equal. It's going to be just. It could also be bringing back a relationship after a breakup. But I feel like right now in the month of April, they aren't sure of what they're going to do. This could go vice versa. It could be Taurus. It could be you, the Taurus, or it could be somebody else. Please tell me why the Strength card is here. Or it could be your person that you're thinking about. Sorry. All right. So with the Strength card, we have the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Pentacles, you, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Cups. And the Two of Pentacles. So we have water here too. With the Strength card, this definitely could be a Leo for somebody. Or your person is taking on that energy, because I'm going to take the King of Pentacles as you guys, because you are an earth sign. So this person is loyal. They are like a king of kings. They rule their kingdom. They go after what they want. They get it usually. I feel like there is emotional fulfillment here, but I feel like there needs to be more balance in the relationship. I feel like somebody does more than the other person. And maybe that's why the Justice card is there. Maybe that's why there's a decision that needs to be made, whether you want to walk away or not, whether or not this could be balanced out, because I feel like somebody is doing more work than the other person. And I feel like there does need to be balance, or it could be there is emotional fulfillment, but somebody has too much on their plate and they're juggling too much and they're not um, able to put as much into connection as they would like to. And with the strength card being here, I think you need to maybe remind them, in a gentle way, that you're still there, that maybe you need more time with them or you need more attention. Um, and for others of you, maybe you should pull back on giving. If you're not getting as much in return, you should pull back until it balances out. And if you're single, you could possibly be juggling two people, maybe a fire sign and an earth sign. Please tell me why the Emperor is here. Why the Emperor? Why is the Emperor? All right, so with the Emperor, we have the Magician card. The Magician card is about manifestation. This can be somebody who has all the elements in their chart, or this can be somebody who's trying to manifest something. It can also be somebody who is manipulative. Then we have the Seven of Wands, and that is about being protective of house, home, even yourself. Nine of Wands is like going through a lot in a situation and feeling like you have nothing left, but you still have fight left in you. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, intuitive, nurturing. She's ruled by emotions. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. It can be somebody who's stingy with their time, money, resources, but it can also be somebody who is holding on to something that they value. It can also be somebody who's protecting their heart. So in this situation, one scenario I see is that whoever is represented by the Emperor is manipulative, which causes, I feel like they manipulate by being defensive or putting their guard up, not showing their emotions, not letting the other person in. And this really hurts the other person greatly, to where they don't know if they want to continue to fight for this relationship or not. I feel like one person is definitely more emotional than the other, and one person is definitely intuitive. Like, even though the person is, blocking the other person from seeing their emotions, the other person just senses what is going on with them. And I feel like the other person isn't sure if they should start guarding their heart from this person or not. Or this could be somebody who was manipulative in the past and didn't share their emotions, but now they're going to decide to share their emotions because they're realizing that the other person holds a lot of value to them. So they're holding on to the relationship, and they know the only way they can do that is by becoming more emotional. Please tell me why the Empress card is here. Please tell me why the Empress card is here. Okay, so with the Empress card, we have the Four of Cups, the Temperance card, and the Four of Swords. Do we have any other fours? I don't think so. So the Four of Cups, the way I look at this card is that if you're single, you might have options that are coming to you, but you're so focused on the one that either isn't or the one you really want because you're not keeping it in mind. Um, when there is an offer coming in, you're just not seeing it. For others of you, if you've been feeling left out in the cold, I feel like your person isn't offering you either as much love or they're offering you less. This could be vice versa. And this could be because of their job or other commitments that they have. Um, Temperance is saying be patient. And with the Four of Swords, it's like taking a break, taking time out. Your person may be doing that. They may be working on themselves, or quite possibly, like with the first card, release your ex. Maybe there's some things that you need to work on. Um, Maybe you're bringing them into current relationship, and maybe that's why the other person isn't sharing as much love because you've maybe been putting things on them that they had nothing to do with. When they really see you like their other half, they see you as the Empress. Maybe you need to take time and heal from your past. You can ask your angels to help you with that. Ask the archangels to help you heal that. Um, yeah, that might be it too. Maybe he's emotionally trained because he's dealing with so much stuff, and maybe it doesn't feel like he's giving you enough. He may need to take a break and heal himself from that. Um, but this is saying be patient. Um, Sometimes our relationships can bring up things from our past, especially from like childhood, like abandonment issues, stuff like that. And sometimes it's not what's really going on, but it creates that fear in us. Please tell me why the Page of Cups is here. Why the Page of Cups is here. Okay, so I definitely feel like somebody's gonna be more into their emotions. They're gonna be offering some love, a passionate new beginning. Um, this could be whoever has been withholding love going into this King of Cups energy. It could also be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like there's about to be some love coming in, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship that's been struggling. But there is going to be a love offer coming in. And there is going to be a passion in the beginning. I feel like somebody's going to be more into their emotions than they were before, maybe where they were hiding them. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here. So with the Seven of Cups, we have the Chariot card, which is victory. It's also about moving forward, but it also represents Cancer. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some could be dealing with either a fire sign or a Cancer. There may be confusion, or somebody may have a lot of options. If you're a single Taurus, you may have more than one option. And that may be where your confusion lies, but somebody's going to come in and offer you love. It may be more than one person. If you are in a relationship, your person could be taking on more of a fire energy right now and be more passionate and action oriented, and have a more fiery way about themselves. For some of you, this will just be moving past the confusion or whatever the situation is. There's like a legal issue and there's still confusion around the situation. It seems like it's going to move past that. For others of you, if you're just confused about your person, I feel like you're going to move past that. There's going to be some clarity. There's going to be victory in that situation. You're going to figure out exactly what it is you need to do to balance out the situation. If it's been imbalanced, please tell me about the Justice card this year. All right. So with the Justice card, we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. It's about recognition. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a brand new beginning that's stable. So I definitely feel like for those of you that are worried about legal issues, that you're going to be victorious in whatever it is. It's going to come out in your favor. For others of you that are worried about an imbalance in a relationship, I feel like it's going to be recognized and dealt with, and there's going to be victory in that situation. Things are going to start to be more stable. Let's see if we can get some advice. All right, so we have healing family issues. So definitely somebody may need to heal some things from their past when it comes to family issues. You know, there may be some abandonment issues or some people that you need to forgive. Don't hold on to that stuff. I know it's not easy, but sometimes you have to let it go to free yourself. It's not about the other person. And then we have finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So definitely if someone is maybe really having financial issues, that could also be why somebody's feeling, you know, this. Maybe you need to tell your partner if you are having financial issues, so they know, like, if you are working more, why you're working more, not feeling like you're just leaving them hanging and not putting as much effort into the relationship as before. And if you have any family issues, you need to let them go so that you can free yourself from them. Because remember, when other people hurt us, they are not thinking about it after it's over. The person that's hurt continues to think about it, and it really does lower your vibration. So let that shit go. All right, Taurus, I think that's it. I'm going to try to do as many signs as I can tonight. I don't know how many I'm going to get through, but I will pull the card and see who I'm doing next. For anybody that's in here and might be interested. Let me get these out of the way, and then we can see who's coming up next. Thank you. All right, let's see who's next. All right, up next will be Aquarius. I'm going to start a new live for that, so I will see you guys in a bit. Thank you guys for coming in the room. And yeah, so if you need a personal reading, go to regalinsight.com. And I love you all, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, Taurus.